Hello and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where in today's episode we will continue with the Manchester City Master League being played on the difficulty mode of Superstars. So just a quick recap, we lost 1-0 to Everton. I mean, we completely dominated the possession, really didn't create too many chances. I then decided in the second half that I'll play a higher line, and unfortunately a ball over the top and a really good cross. It was their first real chance, it was the only chance, but of course we didn't take our chances, or the few chances we did create, and they took their chance and they ended up winning 1-0. So we've now got the Champions League match, so of course we are going to make some changes but not too many. Just going to check the manager's office before I go. I did change the high line, so LA Galaxy are interested in signing Palmer. Best 11 of them up, De Bruyne and Sterling, super heavyweights, of course they're going to be there. Lots of improvements for a lot of our players, schedule for September, etc. and so forth. So of course there were a couple of negotiations. I've just accepted one for Palmer, so we'll just check that one out. Of course there is a bit of money there, so Palmer, we'll just accept that he can go. So that'll obviously take place in January. We've got Fernandinho, which was cancelled, Aguero, quite a few of them, and we'll just move on. So just check out the scouting quickly before I move on. So a couple of left backs, centre back and a left midfielder, but I'm very happy with where we are at the moment in terms of that position. So we're just going to get straight onto this next match. I believe it's Rennes, so we've just got to be very careful. Just check the team. So what I'm going to do is so the defensive line was we had it back then when we started, and what I'll do is I'm actually just going to move it up by 1 or 2. Actually no, we'll go with 1. I'd rather be there than the defensive line, so we'll stick with that. Right, so who are we going to bring in? So Diaz, we're going to probably bring on for Stones. I want to give Foden a go in the Champions League, so we'll probably bring on Foden for Gundogan. I'm just trying to think, is there anyone here I probably should give a game to? Jesus, I might just start for Aguero, just because I just wanted to maybe give him a go. And I'm actually going to bring on Bernardo Silva for Mahrez, and Cancelo I'll bring in for Kyle Walker. So, and I'll actually take Mendy off for Zinchenko. Actually no, I'm going to leave Mendy on, so maybe we'll see how that goes. So of course that's the team. Of course we have Lukaku, and possibly we can bring on Lukaku at a later stage. What I might actually do is actually I'm not taking off Sterling, so we'll leave the 2 star players. Of course we'll leave the keeper as well, just make sure the kits are clashing. So very happy with that. So we'll just start that. Again, we started the Manchester City Master League before the Fulham Master League, but unfortunately they get recorded, so I've just decided to continue with that. Again, thank you all for your support, really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. We need to try and get to that magic number of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I mean, the watch time is going through the roof, so thank you everyone for watching and supporting this channel. Of course, the aim is to maybe one day try and get that on for to use it as a social project. But the boys are ready. Again, I thought we've played really well in the previous 2 matches. Of course, this is what we want to win, though, the big one. And the Champions League. So Nzonzi, the leader, the captain for Rennes, I thought he was at Roma, but I think he may have left now. So of course Rennes are a really good team, French outfit. Will be a tough match. I think all matches against Manchester City, for any team playing Manchester City, is going to be their cup final. So we just have to make sure, and that's what makes it so much more impressive, how they always win. I mean, many years ago, whichever team was at top, Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, whatever it was, whenever a lower league or a lower team that plays them that's expected to lose, well, that's their cup final. They want to go out and show them. And so you can't have an off day, or you can't take anything. You're going to beat them just by turning. You've still got to put in the effort and match the standard of play. Of course, the quality should shine through. So Rugani, Dalbert, who used to play for Inter Milan, that's about it. So of course it's going to be a tough game. Regarding the former Juve player who we purchased in PES 2020 for our Arsenal Master League, did really well. Cancelo's come in, so we've made a few changes just to freshen up the side. Of course, Jesus played really well in that position for Mahrez in the previous match, so I just want to make sure that his form is rewarded for the effort that he's put in. Good football there, Foden. And the early crossing, not quite, but Mendy, it's just his running ability and dribbling ability over Zinchenko. I mean, Zinchenko is a better crosser. Mendy has had his fair share of injuries. I don't know what's happened there from Rennes, under pressure already. So we've just got to keep it going. But De Bruyne, can he get the crossing? He can. That's and Raheem Sterling. Rennes, but that's a good start, so we're just going to keep going. I think we've got a fairly high line. I think this is probably the best part to be on. Cancelo got a header there. De Bruyne trying to get out. Good tackle there. That's what we want from Laporte. Referee's given the foul away, so aggressively trying to win the ball back. The captain, De Bruyne, what a player. I always thought of my midfield, if I was to pick a midfield in the Premier League, it would be De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes, and then I'd have N'Golo Kante just behind them. What do you think of that midfield? Let me know. If you were to have a 3 in midfield or whatever formation you play, we've got to be very careful here because this shot's going straight. Oh, that's a great save there by the keeper, Edison. Very happy with that. That's a marvellous save. That's a great free kick. That's going in, and that's a great save. I mean, Edison with his passes, it's just amazing. The fact that he can kick them so far but so accurate. Oh, sorry about that. So Rennes again, De Bruyne out there to try and win the ball back. Football here. Of course, when you're in the Champions League, the quality of the teams that you play in, just couldn't quite get the ball back. So again, we've got another goal. We've got to be very careful here with Rennes putting the ball in the box, and they've actually done really well. And it's just fallen, and they've scored. That's not what we wanted. Ball bouncing around. And it's gone to Terrier, and Guardiola's not happy. That's, I mean, again, it shouldn't have been a corner. We should have actually just kept it in. We won the header, out of danger. Ball's come back in. The shot, it's just ricocheted. Foden's gone to ground, and that's where he's left his marker. The youngster's been given a chance, but sometimes you don't expect that. I mean, a good block. Was going on target, but that's a great finish nonetheless in a packed area. But that's a silly goal to give away, so we've got it all to do. Again, hasn't been the best start for us with Manchester City so far, even though we've dominated possession, haven't really done much with it. So again, as I did say earlier, this is a cup final for a lot of them. Cancelo is going to make the pitch as big as possible. Tried to get Jesus in there, but couldn't quite. Again, Rennes are able to bring the ball out. Need to try and get some of our attacking players in. Foden to Jesus. Just behind Bernardo Silva. Comes back there to Cancelo. There to Foden. This is where we just move it from side to side so we get the opportunity to cross. But again, well defended by Rennes as a team. And they're working really hard. Can they keep up this level of pace and intensity. Oh, Raheem Sterling. Oh, that's great defending there. Just about to put the ball into the box. And again, won by Rennes. So again, Castillo is able to bring the ball out. It's been a good game of football, but we've won the ball back in position. And Jesus, can he get onto the end of that? The defenders cleared it. It's hit Jesus, but that's a good run. I mean, his off-the-ball movement is superb. The amount of work that he puts in, and I mean, I do have my question marks over Jesus. But I have to say, just the fact of his work rate allows City to do a lot of the work in this sort of area. Of course, Mendy plays in Sterling, and that's the shot there, that's the goal, that's what we wanted. Jesus, just talking about him. Again, we managed to work it from right to left, which is what we need to do, because that's what City do in real life. And they play it with such pace. Quick passing. We've had it on the right, we've moved it. So we've done that several times, and I was just alluding to earlier that can they keep this up for a very long time? And again, Sterling beats his man because the defender doesn't know whether to close the ball down. It's a 2-on-1 situation. A great cross there by Raheem Sterling, because that's a quality, and that's a fantastic finish by Jesus, who's starting his first game up front. And that's a great goal, and that'll give us confidence, and we've just got to keep it going, be patient as well. Of course, what I find when I play with City is that it just goes so quick. By the time you know it, the half's already over. Oh, that's good football there. It's literally just a taxi for Benjamin Mendy. Taxi. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you just type in Sky Sports taxi, they do show a lot of times where footballers have been made to look very silly, and that was one such moment. But we've got to be careful here. Sterling out, and again, Rennes have done this, and we've won the ball. We nearly won the ball back. Sonzi under pressure, but he's used his strength well, and again, we are all over them as well. Of course, that's what the Guardiola team does, the aggressive tackling. And we've got the ball away. Oh, not quite. That's really poor from our angle. We should have actually done much better. Win the ball and get our attack started. And De Bruyne to just stopped his run there, Jesus, but that was the ball through. Laporte, he wins everything at the back, to be honest. So I'm very happy. I mean, Rennes have done really well, though. I have to give them credit. They've well, they're in the game still, and wouldn't be surprised if they end up scoring. De Bruyne with that pass out there. What a ball. Cancelo. Can he get? Oh, not quite. But that would have been a fantastic goal if we scored something like that. Again, put the ball into the box. Probably just felt like I could have paced out the left back. Wasn't quite to be. But look, we've done really well. I'm very happy with how things have transpired so far, and we'll just continue. Rennes have had more of the ball though, but I just felt that they haven't really done much with it. We've been trying to close them down, but I just think we need to just slow it down a touch. We're rushing a lot. Of course, we've got Lukaku, Aguero on the bench. I mean, Riyad Mahrez possibly could come on as well. So there's a lot of players. Gundogan as well. I'm also thinking about the league, and again, they like to do that, don't they? Cancelo this time is the man beaten. Just missed by everyone, to be honest, and that could have been really dangerous. Of course, John Stones is coming out. Wonder what the referee's doing here. Calling over Rodrigo, giving him a telling off. And I mean, that's one thing that Rodrigo does really, really well. Breaks up the play. And I think the ref has given a foul, and just on the edge of the area. I mean, that could have been a penalty. Well, is it a penalty? I hope not. Oh, it's just outside. I mean, that could have been really, really dangerous. So, of course, try and win the header. Not quite, but I think that's a goal kick. So, well, that was a close call there. I actually thought that was a penalty. And this is one of the things I love about Manchester City. Just playing it out from the back. John Stones can bring it out. There to De Bruyne. Of course, got the luxury of the pitch to run into. And Cancelo. There back to De Bruyne. Sterling's come over and trying to get hold of Jesus away. Not quite. Just got a drop off here. John Stones. We're running backwards. Keeper's got that all day long. But what I'm just going to do is just try the highlight. I don't think the highlight's working for me. I don't think my defensive capability. Oops. So what I'm going to just bring that back to there. That's what we started off with in the first match. There were gaps from the defence and the midfield, but I just have to accept that this isn't Manchester City in real life. This is me on the game. So of course it is going to be quite difficult. I think that just gives us a bit more control. Let's just keep the ball for a bit. Get De Bruyne on there. Good pass there. Cancelo tries to get the ball back to De Bruyne. Wasn't quite there. And again, just got to be careful. Well defended. And we're off. When we do win the ball back, we do attack. Get that ball. Not quite there from Foden. Trying to get that ball to Jesus. Foden. That's good play. Again, not quite, but the idea was the right one. We've got the ball back. Jesus. Oh, to Cancelo. Oh, not quite. Oh, he's nearly made the most of it. And again, we're able to carry on aggressively going up the pitch. Back, but well defended there by us. Raheem Sterling being quite quiet, but able to get on the run. It's a good play, just waiting for a bit more support. Again, we go right to left. It's good football. Oh, I tried to stop it. Oh, referee's taking him out. That was good football there. Not quite. So really should have done better with that chance. Just trying to bring over the other defender. Ooh, got to be careful here. And Mendy's away. I think what I need to do is probably get a substitution on because this game's open. Oh, Phil Foden plays that ball there to Cancelo. Oh, he just couldn't quite get away. I'm just going to pause it here. I know if you're playing somebody else, but I think there's a couple of positions where I think we could do better. So Mendy can come off. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off Bernardo Silva to bring on Lukaku. And I'm probably going to take off Foden, who I think he's played really, really well. I think this would be a good one to probably bring on the experience of Fernandinho, just to see things out. We obviously don't want to end up conceding, so probably just bring on Fernandez just to see it out as well. Of course, first game back, and Mendy and Laporta, or Laporte, sorry, probably not pronouncing it correctly. Just come over, and again, good defending there, and we get it out for a corner. So 10 minutes to go. I mean, it has been a really exciting game for the neutrals, so we've just got to keep it going and just make sure that we don't do anything silly. That's a good header. Get the flick on there to Lukaku, who's actually got the chance to run. Doesn't really end up doing anything. I was just hoping that there would be more players making the run. And Sterling, oh, I mean, Lukaku lost the ball. I was hoping that we'd get more players running on. Not quite. De Bruyne, can he get that ball there to Rodri? Can. Rodri tries to dig one over the top, and Lukaku, and he scored! What a ball over the top, and Lukaku, we brought him in to eventually replace Sergio Aguero, and Rennes are distraught. I mean, what a pass. I mean, first of all, Lukaku lost the ball, then he's won it back. Raheem Sterling probably should have scored. We won the ball back with a great ball, with a great run, to be honest. And it's just that desire, strength, and just that know-how of how to score goals that's resulted in Lukaku. What a pass from Rodri outside of the boot. Lukaku's strength, and again a great header. I mean, the keeper, to be honest, should have come out, but I think Lukaku would have clattered him. And he takes all the applause. I mean, that's £140 million. But I think the one thing we're always missing with Manchester City is a proven goal scorer. Since Aguero's injury crisis, he's always missed a significant number of games, which is a shame. Let me know if you think he's going to get a contract. I've got to be careful here, so I'm just going to slow it down. Rennes have it there. There's not real danger. The ball's headed out. Good football here. Oh, referee. That's a good touch. I just like saying that a lot. That should have been played down the middle. And Edison gets the ball away. And we're through. We've got a chance. Sterling slows the ball down. Again, no real options, but slows it down in 2-1. What a fantastic result. I mean, Lukaku comes on with 5 minutes to go, wins the match. I mean, again, it was a fantastic pass there by Rodri. Jesus again with a fantastic finish. So 2 really good goals. I think I may need to tighten up the midfield a bit. I think they're slightly too spaced out. They're very good for the counter-attack, but I think it's just more when we need to try and win the ball back. So that's something we need to look at. That was a free kick. Great save there by Edison. And that's a great result for us, Manchester City. So allows us to... Does it top the group? I'm not quite sure. So we're with Real Madrid. This is a tough group, to be honest. Sporting, so I'm very happy with that. And I'm hoping that we play Real Madrid next, so that at least we don't have to play the next 2 games. So I'd rather play Real Madrid. Hope that results go our way. And now we've got the mighty Leeds United. So again, I think it was a really good victory. Something that we need. We just check out the messages. Nemecha from Huesca, they're interested in signing the player. And so what we'll do is just go and sell him off. Nemecha, again, his market value is 2.9 million, but his release fee is 708, so we'll just sell him off, to be honest. Give the kid a chance, get him out playing football. Normally, if you do sell a player you think's got potential, just put a buyback clause in there. But look, we'll end the episode here, so I just want to thank everyone for their support. Please do subscribe if you haven't, and please continue to spread the word, because we're trying to go for that magic number of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And remember, we're changing the game and taking over.